Guys, can y'all believe that it's already December of 2022? This year has freaking flown by. Honestly, I feel like last year kind of flew by too. Even 2020 was kind of quick. Even though I know the world was at a pause for like 3-4 months, it still flew by. Like, we're almost in 2023, bro. It's crazy to think about it, because it's like, bro, we're just getting older and we're getting older and we're getting older, you know? And it's just like, damn, I'll be 27 January 8th. Next year, I will be 3 years away from 30 years old. Damn! It's crazy to think about, bro. I knew that getting older was going to come, but I didn't realize how fast it was going to come. Like how quick it is, bro. By the grace of God, you know, I was blessed with 2 beautiful parents who, you know, made myself and my brother, you know. So, you know, I'm gonna age real gracefully. You know, I still keep in shape. I still work out, I exercise and all that good stuff. I eat pretty right. Still working on that, but for the most part, I've aged pretty well. Some people are fortunate enough to age well, and some may age like spoiled milk. It happens. But it's crazy to say that another year has gone. 2022 is almost out of the window. It is about to be 2023. That is crazy. I remember like watching cartoons and stuff, the early 90s, like Kenan and Kel, and they would talk about how the world would be in 2007. It was pretty much the same thing. Now we just had we had cell phones and the internet, but now it's like that times 20. Like, technology has advanced a lot. Things have changed a lot, bro. It's just crazy how things evolve, how we grow as individuals, or sometimes how we retract. And I come here to say this, bro, like, take advantage of all the time that you have. Life is unpredictable, man. It is very unpredictable. We've all known somebody that we've lost tragically, unexpectedly. It sucks, man. And they're gone so young before they even were able to form a life for themselves. Or like, you know, people get locked up. Like a bunch of things happen. Like, honestly, like once, not even in high school, bro, like once you enter the school system and you start, or just any type of community outside of your family, you start to meet a huge range of people that come from different backgrounds, different cultures, that have gone through different experiences with their families, their environment, and whatever the case may be, right? You don't know how people are going to wind up, especially after high school, because the range is just different. We'd have people who do really well in life, who become very wealthy. Maybe they become public figures. They do well in the business world as entrepreneurs, business owners, CEOs, whatever the case may be. And then we have the other spectrum where people become addicts. They get locked up consistently, whatever the case may be. And then you have people that maybe come from that and then do a complete 180, or come from the opposite and then do a complete 180. Like, life is just crazy like that, man. I know this video is probably going to be all over the place, but just stick with me here. I'm going to get to the point. It just goes to show, man, like how much stuff can change in a matter of time. When we're young, bro, I mean like 10, 11, 12, middle school, high school, like we think the life that we live in that moment is the slowest thing ever. It's like, oh, we're gonna be young forever, so we do the same things, yada yada yada. But then you realize you once you get older, it's like, man, like things change, and either I gotta grow with the change, or I'm just gonna set myself back. You gotta make that choice. You gotta make that distinction for yourself. Like, what do you want to do? Do you want to grow, or do you want to grow, set yourself apart in that way, or do you want to set yourself apart by regressing? It's all in the choices you make. It's so crucial to make the right choices and to just live, bro. Like, I'm not saying like you gotta play by the books, do everything right, yada yada yada. Of course, I think life, the way we learn is by fucking up. We have to fuck up to learn. I know we have parents, mentors, family members, coaches, whatever the case may be, that can guide us, but I think the ultimate teacher is if we experience things or not. And the more experience you have, the more you can use those experiences to formulate your own way of thinking. You gotta experience stuff. We can't just do the things that we did at 16, 17, 18, we can't do at 26, 27, 28. Because it's different, bro. We have a lot more on our plate. Now we're adults. We don't have the supervision of our parents. We are on our own. Now, some of us may still live at home, but we're adults. So anything that I do, I will be held accountable for. It's not like we were kids where it's like, I get in trouble, my parents have to do something for me. We're completely on our own. And it's up for us to make the decisions that help us get to where we want to go or get to where we don't want to go. The sooner you realize that, the better off you'll be. Try new things, man. Like, this life goes by fast and unexpectedly. I know you know somebody that's lost their life, whether it be in the physical sense or lost their life to the prison system. And we can't take the positions that we're in for granted, man. If you're free, you're out, man. Do something. You have a dream, go for it, man. All we have is time. Man, I remember when I was younger, right? My parents, especially my dad, will always say this to me. He was always like, man, once you graduate high school, the time is gonna go by. Do right by yourself, by God, do right. You know, do the things that you want to do. Try new things. Don't be afraid to go after what you want in life, right? And it's true, because here I am. I'm about to be 27 years old, bro. I'm about to be 9 years removed out of high school. That sounds completely absurd to me. Since then, I've tried new things. Like, I repair iPhones. Like, I started this YouTube channel. Like, this is something that I want to do. You know, things that, like, you know, I started reading, I started journaling, I started getting into like finances and stuff. Like, I feel like there's a bunch of things that we can all get into, activities, hobbies, whatever the case may be, that can better ourselves, develop in these ways, accomplish these goals. Shout out everyone that's trying something, that's doing something that they want to do. You only have one life, and it's not going to be perfect, but if you get to your destination, that's all that matters. You get to your definition, what you call peace, what you call happiness. That's the goal. Capitalize off the time that you have, bro. And I'm not saying like you don't have any fun. It's work. You can work, but you gotta play too. Work hard, play hard. They don't say that for no reason. The work always comes first, man. You got dreams that you want to chase, man. Make sure you're prioritizing those. You got a career you want to go after, prioritize that. And then you have fun, because time is gonna go by, bro, when you're having too much fun, but you didn't put no work in really to set yourself apart or to put yourself at a level where the fun can be even higher. And now you're like looking back like, dang, I wish I would have done this. That is one thing that I don't want, is to live a life full of regret. I think we all have the ability to do something great. It's just up to us to bring that out and express it. What that is, I have no idea. But once you find it, tap into it, bring it out, share it to the world, because your gift not only brings some light out of you, find your passion, your purpose, but it may help other people's. It may help 10 people, 100 people, thousands, 100,000, tens of thousands, millions. Like, you never know if you don't try. One thing I will not live with is regret in my life, bro. There's something that you want to do, try it. If it doesn't work, switch it up. Ultimately, you switch it up and you realize, like, it's not working out for me the way I wanted to, but at least you could say, I tried it out. Time is very valuable. Time is of the essence, and it goes fast. Don't think just because you're young, or you're young, that time won't go, that you could keep doing what you're doing, because that time is going to catch up with you. Go after those things that you want to have in this life, and if it works out, great. And if it doesn't, at least you can go to sleep at night knowing that you gave it a shot. Failure is not losing. Failure is learning. Losing is losing. And you lose when you don't try, you don't give any effort. That's really how we learn. It's by failing, trying it again until we get it right. So I hope y'all enjoyed this video today, man. I just felt like I had to get that off my chest, to end off the new year as we're about to enter another one. It's crazy, man. As time flies, man. Take advantage of it. Take advantage of it by being with your loved ones, spending time with friends and family, your significant others, going after your goals, whether it be career-wise or physical, whatever the case may be, and live your life, man, and have a blast doing it. Peace out, guys.